Hi everybody, Jonas K here, and welcome to this week's video. So today I'm going to talk about a subject, it's maybe controversial, no, not really controversial, but don't misunderstand me now. You know, in the personal development space, a lot of people, when you hear their stories, and it's really amazing how they turn around from, I've been sleeping on my mother's couch, or, I've been homeless or sleeping in my car, and so on. And then I turn around and now I'm a multimillionaire, or, have this amazing relationship. And it's really amazing how they can turn around their whole life like that to, being at their full potential and become their greatness in themselves. But what I will talk about now is maybe you don't hear these stories like, okay, I work for a Fortune 500 company, I have a good life, a good job, earning a good money, I have a good relationship, I have a good house, and I live well. But I believe that good is maybe the biggest obstacle to great, because when you have this, that you're good enough, I have a good enough job, so I'm quite satisfied with it, or I have a good enough relationship. So instead of becoming the great one that you can be, living your full potential, maybe you're satisfying for just what you have now. And that is a big obstacle, because what is the difference then if you compare it to people who've been homeless and so on, or the people that's good enough? Well, it's about the leverage, of course, because when you are there, you've been sleeping on the street or in the car or whatever, you have a choice. You must do the choice. You mean, either you can continue to live like this and this terrible life, and it's really amazing how they turn around it and really decide then, okay, I have to do this now. But when you are in a good life, you have a good home, you have a good relationship and money and so on, how can you then have enough leverage so you can turn around and become great? Because a lot of people are actually suffering in this relationship, or in the job they have to do the same thing every day, but still they don't do it, they don't change as much as they don't change as much because they are good enough, they feel good enough. So how do you get the leverage so you can actually become the one who you're supposed to be, share your message, share your gifts with your full potential when you're in a good life? Well, the thing is that you need to have a purpose that is more than yourself. So, for example, if you still have a good life, I mean, it's not so big chance that you want to change. It's really hard to change it, because it's a lot of fears there. Okay, should I start my own company now, or should I? This is risk there, or should I break up with this within my relationship to get something that I'm really happy with, or it's a lot of fear. So maybe you're satisfied for something less than you actually is supposed to be, or that you are worth. So how do you do it? Yes, you go for a purpose that is more than yourself. For example, maybe you have this gift, you want to serve to other people, you want to help them, like Bill Gates going around the world to help people with medicine, or helping get rid of all diseases and so on. Or maybe you have your gift that you want to share with the world, that is not about you, it's about giving to other people and sharing the gifts and making a difference, and maybe become a role model for your kids, or maybe leave a legacy that is more than just yourself. It's something without yourself, or beyond yourself. So think about that. If you're feeling stuck in your place and you have a good life and you read all this personal development but you're still not changing, you need to make the decision and actually do something that is beyond yourself. So, for example, then think about your kids, or think about how you can serve the world with your message, because I believe that everybody has a message, they have something that you can give to others, and something you can share and change the world. And don't settle for good when you really have the greatness within you. As Tony Robbins says, don't settle for good, but go for the outstanding. And normally it's just this millimeter changes from being good to outstanding. But the problem is it's so much fears involved. So maybe you just settle for the good instead. So think about beyond yourself, and why you want to do this, and get a higher purpose than just yourself. So this was a little short video, and it's much more details to this, which we'll talk about in another video. But I hope you enjoyed this small little video this week, and I'll see you back next week. Bye until now.